Hey guys, it's Colin again, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to make some nachos. So let's go straight into the video. So first what you need is a tomato, a bag of cheddar cheese, can of olives, some Daisy sour cream or any type of sour cream, a whole bunch of cilantro, this is pre-cut, 2 avocados and guacamole mix, and a pound of meat. Oh, and a bag of chips. You always need the bag of chips. And taco seasoning and water to make the taco seasoning. So now what you're going to do is open up the can of black olives, and you're going to cut them in half or in thirds. It's your choice. I like doing the thirds because it isn't as chunky on the nachos. And while you're doing this, you should be browning meat on medium heat. So just keep on cutting them into thirds until you have the full can done. So now we're gonna start cutting the avocados. So first wash them and then cut them open. And most avocados are very, you never know if they're good or not. So I'll see. Now you're going to cut open the avocado by cutting it in half. Go all the way around. Then soon the fun part will begin. Now pull it apart and see. As you can see, I am very lucky. This is a very good avocado. So now I'm just going to pull out the pit. Not the prettiest way. You can also take your knife and go whack it. I don't like that because that can go wrong. So now you're going to use your thumb and glide around the edge of the avocado to peel off the skin from the actual vegetable or fruit. I don't know what it's actually called. So cut the avocado into slices, then mash the avocados on your cutting board with your fork. Then with the remains of the avocados put into the bowl. And then you'll start adding the seasoning after you have both avocados done. So now we're going to cut up the tomato. You're going to cut down either side, kind of like an apple, or that's at least what I do. And then once you have the two halves, cut this part straight down right by that part, and then there you go. And you can cut into little cubes. I don't really enjoy my tomatoes on my nachos, so I'm going to put this in a side bowl so you can add it on however much to your serving. Now the tomatoes and the avocados are done. Now we're just going to add the seasoning of the avocados. Just make sure to read the instructions on the guacamole recipe, because you never know, maybe it's like 1 avocado or 2 or 3 avocados per bag. This is a 2 avocado bag. So just pour that over the mashed up avocados. Grab a fork and start mixing in this orange powder. It looks really weird, but it tastes really good at the end. So now once you've finished mixing this in, my recipe on the avocado bag says let sit for 5 to 8 minutes. So I'm going to let this sit, and I will tell you guys a little bit more about how to cook the meat. So now, once your meat is fully browned, mine isn't quite there yet, but once it is, add in your 3 tablespoons taco seasoning and 3/4 cup of water. Stir that in and you're set. And make sure to preheat your oven to 350. Then put in your chips on a flat cookie sheet into the oven for about a minute. Now that I put in the chips after the 30 seconds to a minute. Now that I'm thinking about it, you probably want a minute to 2 minutes. Sorry about that. And so now grab your bag of sharp cheddar or any type of cheddar and sprinkle that so it's an even layer across all the chips. If you have any extras, don't worry, you can use that when the meat comes. So I'm just gonna sprinkle this all across the chips. And you can be generous because you don't want all these like lone chips to not have a friend. So once you finish this, go ahead and grab the meat. So now that you have your meat, start sprinkling across an even layer, just like the cheese basically. And once you're done, you're going to put this into the oven until the cheese is fully melted. So that is an average about 4 to 5 minutes. So now it's for topping. Does this look good or what? So now we're going to put on some olives across the whole Now that we almost have all of the olives done, we're going to put some cilantro. Now for the cilantro, because meat and cheese just does not have all of the vitamins that taste buds crave. So we're going to put on a ton of cilantro. So we're just going to put a steady coat across the whole. Now for plating, you're going to use a spatula and just get a big old chunk of the cheese, the meat, and everything. And now you're going to put on the little toppings. So I'm going to put on some tomatoes. Oh. So now that we have the tomatoes, put on a side of guac. Side of sour cream. So now for the end result, the awesome nacho chips, cheese, meat, olives, and everything, guac, daisy sour cream, everything you need for nachos. So I hope you had fun watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Before you guys go, make sure to check out my friend's YouTube channel, Obey Laser. It's a great YouTube channel. Make sure to like all the videos and subscribe. Yo, what's up guys? Thank you for watching this video and subscribe and hit that notification bell. See ya!